New at 5, a judge sentenced a former mayor and alderman of Willard in federal court today. In this breaking news, Corey Hendrickson will spend 3 years in federal prison without parole. The court also ordered Hendrickson to pay more than $200,000 in restitution. It's from a 5-year-long scheme where he used personal identity info to steal nearly $300,000 from more than 500 truck drivers who worked for his employer. He served as Willard's mayor from 2015 to 2021 before being elected as an alderman in 2022. Now to our